Oh, I told you last week about a story out of Southgate. Residents concerned there about a vacant school being demolished due to what they believe was inside of it.
Well, today we've learned the school district is going through with demolition. Victor Williams there with more on what we found out. Victor.
Yeah, Devin and Kimberly. So we've been told that at the beginning of the demolition, there was an asbestos abatement on both the inside and outside of the building right here, but they have found nothing wrong. And because of that reason, demolition is continuing.
I think with what's happened before with the fires, Canada, Nova Scotia, and all this coming here, I think people were concerned about what they're breathing and what's going into the air. And of course, all the children over there to the school next door in the neighborhood.
After weeks of uncertainty, it's been revealed that no one is in danger because of the demolition at a former school and former school board facility in Southgate. Jerry Polovich, owner of Aqua the Salon, has had a front row view of the demo for months.
I think they're casually concerned, and maybe like anybody else, some are more worried than others because they just fear the unknown.
Last week on Local 4, we told you how the way the demolition process was being handled was causing some to worry about the potential of dust and asbestos spreading in the air, being so close to a neighborhood and playground nearby.
I mean, that's not ideal. It's not something I'd like to see happen, but it's been not actually a very long process. It's been going pretty quickly, I feel like, and it's just going to be part of the process of the demolition.
But it turns out there's nothing to worry about at all. The superintendent of the Southgate Community School District sent out the following message to parents, in part saying, quote, "Because of the news story, Eagle conducted independent and unsolicited asbestos testing of material on the site. No asbestos was found. Demolition will resume with additional dust suppression activities."
Southgate's a pretty good, close community, the school systems and everything, and I think people really, really are there for the school system, and I think it is a sigh of relief for them.
Amy Boster was never worried to begin with.
I never had a concern. We had heard many years ago that they had removed the asbestos when they were going to start having a Lab to Key program over there, so I wasn't concerned at all.
Now the results of the tests, as well as a way to monitor the progress of the demolition, all of that can be found on our website, clickondetroit.com. In the meantime, we are reporting live in Southgate. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor.